Welcome to Pat Gray Unleashed.
Well, 2 days. Today's show, tomorrow's show, and then we'll see you January 2nd, I think it is. 3rd, 4th? 4th. We'll see you January 4th. Because I'll be filling in for Glenn, 2nd and 3rd.
Dragged you down there.
Yeah. So we'll be back here as normal. Of course, it hasn't happened yet, but we are taking a couple weeks off for Christmas. Hopefully you are too, and we can, just leave it alone for a couple of weeks.
Impossible.
I plan to leave it alone for a couple of weeks.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not. You're not
going to be tweeting about all the insanities in the world?
No, for a change, I won't be.
Put the phone down, Pat.
Yeah, it's tough for me to do, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
And of course, got the BYU game on Saturday, which I might tweet about because, I don't think there's much chance of us winning that game.
Really?
Yeah, their starting quarterback is hurt, and they're acting like, he's not going to play.
Oh, no, really?
They won't say that officially, but all signs lead to he's not going to play. So you got the starter out, our second-string guy who was a 4-star kid coming out of high school.
Oh, no.
He just left. He transferred to Arizona State. So he's gone. So we've got our third-string quarterback who's a transfer from Boise State.
Okay.
Who played in part of the game when we beat Boise State 51-17. And he's never taken a snap for us.
Yeah, I don't like
He's
this
never
information.
taken a snap.
I don't like this information you give me because I did a 15-team parlay.
Oh, and you included BYU in the wins?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have.
BYU's gotta,
Yeah, it's not good.
So you're telling me my...
not good.
My $1.31 investment with a $220,000 payoff.
Ooh, for $1, how much?
31.
$1.31 could get you 200,000 some?
220,000.
Wow,
If
would
all
that
15,
be cool?
Yeah.
So if you got 14, what would happen?
Nothing.
Oh,
Zero.
nothing?
Yeah, zero.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah. But if the 220 hits, I'll be sure to. I'll see you on January 4th, though, for sure. No. Yeah.
All right.
$1.31. That's going to be a heck of an investment.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that'd be worth it, right? That's worth it.
Totally.
Jeez, that would. But I mean, that's
But
why
now
the
you
payout
tell me about
is so
BYU.
good.
Yeah, it's because I picked.
Who else you pick?
14 other teams. I had a formula. I had a formula at play, Pat. But
okay.
I went with underdogs that weren't too big of underdogs.
Okay. Is BYU an underdog to SMU?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the line is at this moment, but
maybe they know what I know, and that's that. We're probably going to lose if we don't have our starting quarterback there.
And you're not going to be there.
I won't be in Albuquerque. No.
Man,
I'll be watching it at home, but not in Albuquerque. No.
All right. Well, you're 3.5 point underdog.
Wow. Maybe that'll go up if it turns out that Hall is not going to play. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, everybody's injured at this point, and everybody's beat up. But
same with Nebraska. That's why they said, we don't need a bowl game this year. We're just too beat up, y'all.
Is that what it was?
Don't even invite us.
Up. Yeah.
Don't invite us. We're just too many injuries.
I know everybody wants us. Everybody wants us at, what, 4-8?
Yeah. I mean, actually...
Best 4-8 team in America, though.
And Nebraska fans show up, so bowl games will love it when they qualify again.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's a good fan base. Maybe the best in all of football.
Yeah.
How many times have they sold out? And they've been 4-8 or 3-9 for how long now?
Yeah, what are we
4
up to?
years?
Since 1962.
Yeah, so since 62, you've sold out every single game.
Yeah, I did the math on when the big milestone's going to be, and it's 25. Anyway, but yeah, let me tell you, the fan base, when they had this long home winning streak, and it was finally snapped, I think it was 93, Washington Huskies came into Lincoln, and then when the Huskies left the field, our fans gave them a standing ovation.
Wow.
It's finally happened. There we go.
Well, all right. There were a couple of gems from KJP on Tuesday that we didn't get to yesterday. So there's this one. We're pretty sure she's trying to say bicameral.
We think.
But
in a bicameral and a bipartisan way was done in a bipartisan way. Bipartisan support.
Good grief. And she just kept doing it.
That's unreal.
She's so dumb.
Oh, my gosh.
What was the other one?
Bicameral. Does that mean you're going to use two different flavors, two different kinds of caramel? There's like going to be salted caramel.
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm interested in government.
And not salted caramel.
Correct. What was the other one?
A lot of people pronounce that caramel. Which way do you go?
I
do both.
Just whatever mood I'm in.
Yeah.
What was the other one she did? Nobel Peace Prize. She said Noble.
No, yeah.
Noble.
Mm-hmm. Over and over.
What was the other one? It was Nord Stream pipeline. Nordstrom. That's what it was. That's what it was.
The Nordstrom pipeline.
Yeah. Jeez, not good.
Not a lot of department stores have their own pipeline. That's great that Nordstrom does.
Well, when you're high end.
Yeah, right.
I think is the thing.
So does like Saks Fifth Avenue have their own pipeline as well?
Well, they used to.
Okay.
But
got shut down by the Biden administration.
That's what happened.
Also, the Fed raised interest rates again yesterday. 0.5 point, highest level in 15 years.
Yeah.
I hate it. It ranges between 4.25% and 4.5% right now. Along with the increase came an indication that officials expect to keep rates higher through next year.
Yeah.
With no reductions until 2024.
Yeah, the Fed is not convinced that inflation is under control.
Obviously.
Yeah. And by the way, it was a good reminder from Pathead Texas Bizzle. When they say inflation is 7.1%, okay, that's from last time when it was up. In other words, it's Joe Biden, it's been inflation after inflation. So when you say it's only gone up from year to year, well, now we're talking about it's been a year from when it was going up anyway. It's just out of control. But yeah, the Federal Reserve, everything at their little meeting that they did yesterday, everything is worse than they had predicted. They're basically saying, all the economists are saying, we're going to have a recession full blown in 2023.
Yeah, we're already in a recession.
Yeah, no kidding.
And everybody knows it. They're just trying to deny it.
Yeah.
We've been in a recession for a while now.
But yeah, man, that Federal Reserve meeting, I mean, they're saying that unemployment's going to get higher, inflation's going to keep ticking up, and
good.
The housing,
great.
Yeah, the housing market, sellers beware.
The higher the better, right? Higher the better.
Yeah.
For interest rates.
Yeah, it's like
like you want to score the most points in a football game.
That's what it's like. Yeah.
So
it's gonna be interesting to see what the stock market does today with the heels of that meeting.
Yeah, it will.
And raising the rates, which by the way, they said they're going to raise the rates. Like you said, next year even higher than they did this year. After they had predicted they were going to stop after this year, they have no idea what they're doing.
None. Nope. Also, the House approved funding an extension to avert the government shutdown. They just keep doing this. Buying time for a spending bill. The vote was 224 to 201. 9 Republicans joined the Democrats. The legislation heads to the Senate, which could take it up as soon as today because funding runs out at midnight tomorrow night.
I want it to so badly, dude. Please.
I mean, I'm so tired of this merry-go-round. Still haven't had a budget since 2008, 2009, one of the two. No budget.
Yeah, and McCarthy, see, this is the thing, is that I think you're going to talk about the Schumer plan that McConnell is on board with, and McCarthy's like, bro, cool it. Let's just...
Yeah, wait till we get the...
Right, let's fund it through the early part of next year, and then the Republican House.
Yeah.
I mean, Republicans can't get on the same page with anything.
No, they can't. Completely disorganized, completely feckless. So, the big omnibus bill still coming down the pike, and it will include the Electoral Count Act, which clarifies the vice president's role in certifying presidential elections as ministerial and more funding for Ukraine.
Oh, we're going to build that into an omnibus.
Funding for Ukraine.
So now this is what they're going to do, Pat. They're going to keep it out of the news every week. We're sending this. They're going to shove it all into this thing so we don't even know it's happening.
Right.
I can't stand them.
Negotiators have been deadlocked for weeks over the top-line defense and non-defense discretionary spending numbers. But Schumer said Tuesday he's optimistic a deal will be reached soon. I expect an omnibus will contain priorities both sides want to see passed into law, including more funding for Ukraine and the Electoral Count Act, which my colleagues in the Rules Committee have done great work on. It'll be great to get that done. Yeah, and that'll fund the government for a year.
Through the fiscal year. So what is that? Through August, September?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, August, I think. Well, this is going to be great.
Be interesting to see how much is provided for Ukraine in this. It's going to be, tens, if not hundreds of billions.
Yeah. They just, by the way, they're just sending Patriot missiles over there.
Oh, good.
Shoot down Russia.
Because we're not having to use them that much here. Might as well just send them over
there.
Yeah,
we're not using these for anything.
Right? We're not using them.
There you go.
Nobody will ever attack us. I think we could be pretty confident in that, right? Everybody loves us, so there's no reason for us to have defensive mechanisms like Patriot missiles.
I think what it is we got Joe Biden. We got leadership personified, and no one dares mess with us when he's at the helm.
That's exactly what it is. Then we have this Volodymyr Zelensky meme.
Yeah, Jules sent us this.
This is fun. I just earned $10 billion last month working from home. Ask me how.
That hurts. See, I want to laugh, but I'm pissed.
I just earned $10 billion last month working from home. And it wasn't, I will tell you this, it wasn't from placing tiny classified ads.
You sure?
Week after week. No, it was not.
In the Kyiv Daily?
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, my.
He was in a lot of newspapers, but it wasn't the classifieds.
Okay. All right.
Meanwhile, we get this fun. Putin readies massive Yars nuclear missile, which is capable of hitting the U.S. and the U.K.
Wait, didn't we just send our Patriot missiles elsewhere?
Yeah. To Ukraine? Yeah. So, like I said, they're not going to attack us, though.
No.
Russian tyrant Vladimir Putin has reasserted his nuclear threat against the West by appearing to prepare for combat use a massive nuclear missile that's capable of hitting both the U.S. and U.K. Footage released Wednesday shows the installation of a massive Russian Yars rocket into the silo at the Kozlesk military compound in the Kulaga region, southwest of Moscow. The intercontinental ballistic missile has a range of 7,500 miles, and it was installed in a silo launch pad using a special transport and loading unit. That's great. The Yars missile complex has a capacity 12 times greater than the American bomb that destroyed Hiroshima. Well, yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago. So
yeah,
that's great. I mean, obviously, it's going to be stronger than Hiroshima.
Sure, I think maybe they just want to help us understand.
Yeah,
it's just kind of
it's a big deal. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
12 times stronger, whatever.
So, how far away? So I said 7,500 miles. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you looking to see how far we are from them?
I don't care about. I just want to know if Dallas is.
So go Moscow to Dallas.
Yeah, but
and let's see if that's.
This website sucks.
Beyond the 7,500 miles. Sure hope so.
Yeah,
but
I'll get back to you.
All right.
This website's broken.
Also, previously, Maxine Waters was seen blowing kisses toward Sam Bankman-Fried when he was up at Congress.
Yes, a couple years ago.
Do we have a look at that?
She said bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Kiss, kiss.
Oh!
Thanks for funding all of us.
Uh-huh.
That was December of 2021.
Okay. Now, passage of time and Maxine posing with SBF.
Okay, that was back at that hearing. Yep. Okay.
And then
on
Tuesday, Maxine held a hearing about the collapse of FTX and was wanting to wrap things up quickly. Here's a kind of an awkward exchange. She was trying to close up shop.
So weird.
Record the closing statements from Ranking Member McHenry and myself. And I'd like to thank you, Mr. John Ray III.
Chairwoman Waters.
For your presence here today.
Chairwoman Waters. I've not had an opportunity to testify to question the witness.
I'd like to thank you for your presence.
Chairwoman Waters. Parliamentary inquiry.
Yes.
Are all members entitled to question witnesses?
You are, and if you would like to miss the votes on the floor for everybody.
Hey, it's the chairwoman's prerogative to call a recess.
1 moment, please.
That's your decision, not mine.
Just 1 moment, please. You may go right ahead and have 5 minutes. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Chair.
You're certainly welcome, sir.
I mean, she was taking breaks so they could go and vote. And, she was upset that I guess he wasn't there for some of it. I mean, they're never there. Those chairs are always empty. But she wants this thing behind. They want to be able to say, yeah, we totally looked into that SBF cat, and we're good here. I guess we can move on.
She's trying to move on without any testimony.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but, I mean, he was supposed to be there to face the music.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
I can't quite figure this thing out, but they're trying to do something here where they can say, look, we talked about it, we investigated it, and then something's going to happen to him before February. Can we agree to that?
Probably.
I'm serious. I don't say that as a funny aside.
No,
I seriously think something's going to happen to him before he has a chance to spill the beans.
It'd be pretty obvious
on all the
it
Democrats that he's donated to. And by the way, did you see that Sam Bankman-Fried said, I'm ready to start a new company.
Yeah.
Why don't you cool it for a bit?
Yeah, you might be jumping the gun just a bit. Just a little bit. Let me tell you about some offers for free iPhones.
Okay.
Free. Usually too good to be true. Just like freedom itself, nothing is free. Mobile phone companies not only lock you into long-term contracts, but they also build the price of the phone into your bill with hidden fees. Now, with Patriot Mobile, they can show you how to get that same iPhone interest-free without the games and no contract. Patriot Mobile is America's only Christian conservative wireless provider. They offer nationwide coverage on the best 4G and 5G networks because they use the same towers as the major carriers. So you get the same great service while you're supporting a company that's fighting to preserve our God-given rights and freedom. Patriot Mobile also offers a performance guarantee. If you're not happy with your coverage, you can switch to any one of the three major carriers they provide for free. Go to patriotmobile.com/Pat or call their 100% U.S.-based customer service team at 972-PATRIOT. Get free activation today when you use the offer code PAT. If you're fed up with the woke companies that don't care about your values, don't care about your country, don't care about life for that matter, support a company that does. Patriot Mobile. patriotmobile.com/Pat or 972-PATRIOT.
Unleashed. I have some bad news, Pat. Mm-hmm. Dallas, Texas is less than 6,000 miles from this missile silo that's aimed at the U.S. right now.
All right.
So it sounds like they've got pretty much all of us covered.
Yeah, pretty much. Sounds that way.
Well, anyway, Merry Christmas, y'all.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Keith.
You're welcome.
Yesterday on Capitol Hill, Cori Bush called House GOP members white supremacists as she read her scripted opening remarks. So this is something she didn't just say off the cuff. She'd written it down.
Pathetic.
Here she is.
Important hearing. And let me say to the witnesses, thank you for your testimony. Thank you for staying. And sorry you have to listen to the white supremacy raise its ugly head throughout this hearing,
Gosh.
but we're here to fight it. And so I just want to make sure you know that. The rise of hate and violence against
Madam
the
Chair,
LGBTQIA community follows a surge of anti-LGBTQ plus legislation driven by Republican state lawmakers, including in my home state of Missouri.
Wow.
Enough of you.
Wow. You talk about ugliness. That's as ugly as it gets. You're calling them white supremacists for no reason? Unreal. Jeez.
It's all about destruction. You know?
Yep.
That's really all it is. I forgot who sent us this, but they pointed out that Bridget Gabriel said, the sad reality is that Republicans are nowhere near as committed to saving America as the Democrats are to killing it.
Oh, yeah. Well, right. I mean, that's a true thing.
That is so well said.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Sad.
I mean, there it is. I mean, just something at a congressional hearing, taking the cheap shot to say something that's completely
despicable,
untrue.
And that's the hateful thing. She's talking about all the hate. You're the one who's spewing hate.
I mean, they come up with a narrative and just grab it out of the air. And then they just pelt us with it until the American public at large believes it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my gosh, yeah, I keep hearing about all this hatred toward trans and gay people.
And the white supremacy.
White supremacy run amok.
Must be a threat to our democracy.
What are you talking about?
It's bad. That's really bad. Also, Republican support for Donald Trump's presidential bid has cratered a little bit. According to USA Today Suffolk University poll. In fact, there's 2 polls now that are seemingly showing this. By 2-1, GOP and GOP-leaning voters now say they want Trump's policies, but a different standard bearer to carry them. 31% want the former president, to run. 61% prefer somebody else. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can't think of anybody else, though, that would come to mind that Republicans might want running for president.
Well, fortunately, there's a poll here.
How convenient.
Does kind of show somebody else.
All kind of fills in the blanks for us.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
It does. Let's see. Wall Street Journal has done a poll. It's the second in 2 days. I just mentioned one of them. But this shows Ron DeSantis with a commanding lead over former President Trump.
I've heard of him.
USA Today Suffolk University had DeSantis leading Trump by 23 points, 56 to 33. 56-33. He also, unlike Trump, leads Joe Biden 47-43, whereas Trump trails in this poll 47-40.
Oh, the turntables.
So the poll that came out then yesterday, the second poll in 2 days, found DeSantis leading Trump 52-38. So it's still a pretty wide gap. That's, 14 points. 86% of respondents had a favorable view of DeSantis. 74% had a favorable view of Donald Trump. The Journal poll also found 43% of all voters viewed DeSantis favorably. 36% viewed Trump favorably. DeSantis led Trump among college-educated, suburban, and urban voters. Trump led among voters with a high school education or less. Polls of the initial primary states show DeSantis may take charge early in the race. A late November poll from Iowa, where the presidential primary season gets underway every 4 years, showed Iowa Republicans had swung strongly toward DeSantis. That's interesting because the Democrats booted Iowa out of that lead position. Now it's South Carolina for them. Still Iowa for Republicans, but it's now South Carolina for Democrats.
I wonder if that's a reward for South Carolina saving the Biden campaign, and now he's the one running for re-election, which, my goodness.
Interesting, isn't it? The Neighborhood Research and Media poll showed 32% selected DeSantis as their first choice. Followed by Trump at 30% as their first choice. The poll reflected a mammoth 23-point swing toward DeSantis, though, from June, when Trump was the favorite among 38% of respondents, and DeSantis only 17%. So things have changed a lot, and I think the midterms have something to do with it. I think his comments about the Constitution have something to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just dismiss the U.S. Constitution.
I think what really got the ball rolling was his attack on DeSantis.
And that, yes, that's true.
So I think
people did not like that.
Right. It was DeSantis. It was the midterm, like the folks that he endorsed, and then his comments about the Constitution needing to be changed.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of been a trifecta of fun here.
It has, and maybe people are getting a little tired of his antics. I don't know. And certainly taking swipes at people for no reason. I mean, he had no reason to attack DeSantis, other than the fact that I think he's pissed off at him.
And there's a lot of people out there that still support Donald Trump, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
We're not criticizing his presidency. I mean, other than the COVID stuff that he lost the narrative on, but I mean, he did some great things, and we praise the judges that make these rulings that have kept this country from going into complete anarchy in the last year or two. It's just that 2024, man. Boy, and it's so long. What's going to happen between now and then? These polls are going to change 15 times between now and then anyhow.
No doubt. Yeah, absolutely. Yesterday, Donald Trump posted this on Truth Social.
Okay.
Take a look.
A little tease, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Truth Social.
America needs a superhero.
All right. Major announcement. Oh, that's today.
Oh, today.
Thursday,
Wonder
December
what
15th.
what's the major announcement coming? Oh, I wonder if he's going to run for Speaker of the House.
Oh, now that...
I wonder if it's Speaker of the House. Ha! Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, my gosh. I endorse that 100%. If Chip Roy doesn't want it, if Thomas Massey doesn't want it,
Yep.
Donald Trump, get up there. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
Do it.
Yes!
I wonder.
This needs to happen.
So that'll be interesting to see.
I want to see... Oh, my goodness.
I mean, that is a big announcement.
Do you remember when Trump gave that, I think it was State of the Union speech, and Nancy Pelosi ripped up his speech?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
I want her handing the speaker's gavel to Donald
Oh,
John
how great
Trump.
would that be? I'm sure she'd call in sick that day, or there'd be some reason for her not to have to do it.
Oh, I don't care what the next 2 years of Speaker Trump Congress is, you know? I just want that moment. I want her handing the gavel to him. Oh, do it, please.
I mean, what other major announcement could it be?
I don't know.
I'm going back to Twitter. Could be that. I doubt he will because he's got Truth Social.
Yeah.
And he's trying to make money on that.
Oh, my gosh.
He's already made the presidential announcement, so this got to be Speaker of the House.
It's got to be right.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
what I
see
think,
if there's
anyway.
anything out there. Yeah, I don't know.
But
I don't know, man. This is going to be fun.
regardless.
Today.
Who needs a... Yeah, it's coming today. Who needs a superhero, though, as president? When we already have a superhero in office, right?
We do?
Yeah, yesterday, Joe Biden, hero to everybody.
Yeah.
Top form. He was in top form. This guy is
Let's see what we got.
sharp as a tack.
Okay, let's see. Go ahead.
Check this out. We got 4 clips here.
All right. Showing how big of a superhero he
Yep.
is. Okay. Just play whatever.
All of you in this room for making this forum a success, particularly in Prosper Africa Deal Room. That sounds like something that we shouldn't be saying. Prosper Africa Deal Room. I kept asking, where's the deal room? I think I'm looking at it. Folks,
What?
to help save lives
Oh, we got more.
and combat COVID-19.
Glovid. It's Glovid-19.
Okay. All right.
Okay, yeah.
So is that one clip or is that 2?
That's 2 clips there. Okay.
right.
So we still got more superhero fun. Okay.
3.
What else you got here?
Cisco Systems and Cyber Bastion.
Okay, what?
Diaspora-owned
What?
small business.
Okay, hold on.
Cisco Sippin and Cyber Bastion.
Hold on to that one, Kayla. We got to come back to that. Let's play the 4th clip, and then we got to visit. I don't even know what he's saying.
I said at the top of this forum
Okay.
about closing deals,
Okay.
and we've delivered. So, let's give you a few highlights from the deal room.
Deal
The
room.
benefits they will deliver to Africa.
He has no idea what he's saying.
No,
He's
he doesn't know what the deal room is, and neither do I, frankly. But I
don't either.
It sounds like it's something he should know about.
Let me give you a few of the highlights, Pat. Okay. Okay. Can we the 3rd clip you played, Kayla? We need to figure out. I want to find a transcript and find out where he was in the speech.
Yeah.
This is
Cisco Systems and Cyber Bastion, a diaspora-owned small business.
What?
I don't know.
That's not even English. I
even
don't know what he's.
like. I want to type what he's saying.
Is he speaking in tongues? What is going on there?
You got it. Yeah. Hit it one more time.
this?
Something about Cisco Systems.
Cisco Systems and Cyber Bastion,
And Cyber Bastion,
diaspora-owned small business.
diaspora-owned small business.
You got it. I don't know. Man.
I don't know what that is.
Let's see here. What is
Wow. That's amazing. You know, we mock other countries when they start speaking a foreign language as gibberish. That really, it's our own president who's speaking gibberish. What the hell is that?
Well, it's play it again now. It's
Cisco Systems. And
play it again. Cyber.
you're running out of time here.
Cisco Systems and Cyber Bastion,
Cyber Bastion.
diaspora-owned small business.
Diaspora-owned small business.
Owned.
All right. Well, good.
There you go.
Good. Let us know.
There it is.
Pat Gray
Got it?
Unleashed.
All right. Triple 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter, where Get Off My Lawn tweets. Why do people keep asking Biden if he's running in 2024? Shouldn't they ask George Soros if Biden is running? Yep. Rusty Shackelford tweets, I didn't take the vax mostly because I thought it was rolled out way too quick.
Yep.
I've never been an anti-vax person. Me neither.
Exactly.
Me neither. Mm-hmm. But after everything we've been lied to,
yep.
Then, watching Died Suddenly, I'll never take a vax again.
That's the thing.
I know, it does make
How
nervous.
do you trust medical professionals anymore? In this government, by the way. If you trust this government for anything.
Well, they're lying sacks, and they lie to us on everything.
Everything.
So why would you believe anything they say? Yeah. I don't anymore, and it's not because I'm a conspiracy nut or an anti-government nut. It's because they lie every day, and it's proven to me every day that they're liars.
You've been burned time and time again, and you learn from those experiences until you finally go, oh, wait, I shouldn't trust you.
Right. Got this from J.R. Miller, CWI. As bad as the clots are, what was more disturbing to me, if that's possible, was the infant mortality.
That's right. On that doc, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what that number was, but...
gosh, it was bad.
Really bad. So, the Bill Gates thing, I did find it. It was from a TED Talks from 2010. And he's talking about population control. And the excuse they use on the websites is that this has been deceptively edited. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. He's talking about population control. And he says this.
First, we've got population. Now, the world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
Okay. What am I missing here? In what context is that not saying that vaccines contribute to 10 to 15% fewer people? Show me the context. That's impossible. What he was clearly saying was that if we get great new vaccines that can limit population, how do you limit population with a vaccine? Either you're putting a sterilization element into it, or you're killing people with the vaccine.
Because he doesn't say, play that one more time, please. He says, let's see here.
First, we've got population. Now, the world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion.
Yeah,
if we do a really great job
if we do a really great
new
job,
vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
He's not talking about death rates.
No, he's talking about lowering the population.
That is the most obvious. Who could argue with that?
I don't know. I don't know. And he's been asked about it. And he's like, I don't know where they get that. Really?
Bro.
Dude, what? Come on. You said it. Plain as day. And that's in context. That's what you're talking about. The first thing you mention is new vaccines.
Which years ago, I don't know, when did he say that? 2015 or
2010.
So? 2010. And now look at it through the lens of the COVID vaccine.
Yes.
And what it's doing. And now it makes sense.
Yeah.
So dark place to be.
Back then, I thought you're talking about, I don't know, sterilizing people.
Right.
With a new vaccine. Yeah, maybe it wasn't that. Maybe you're talking about just a certain amount of people are going to die from it.
And this Bill Gates clip doesn't just exist in a vacuum either. Look at who his dad was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Look
the head of Planned Parenthood.
I mean, that's
his whole background, this guy.
Whole background.
He loves population control. He believes in population control. In fact, he's all about it.
I mean, that's what Planned Parenthood has been about from the beginning, with its racist roots with Margaret Sanger.
Right.
And trying to get rid of the black race. I just threw out, we had over here, just threw it out yesterday, the Jaffe memo from the 60s, where the head of Planned Parenthood at the time is writing a letter to a guy who's all into population control and how do we do this, and all of the ways that this guy that he's writing to, so Planned Parenthood writing to this population control guy in the 60s, that population control expert is known for all sorts of things, like make sure that women are working, make sure you push homosexuality, make sure that you discourage having kids, and it was compelling abortions, compelling birth control, or
that you're compelled to have it, like China.
Yes,
like the forced abortions in China that they did for so long.
I mean, it's
crazy.
That is Planned Parenthood's goal.
Yes,
is to limit our population, and then you take their founding and what their charter has been for 100 years, and then you couple it with Bill Gates' dad, and now Bill Gates saying that. How do you draw another conclusion that that's what their goal is?
Can't. And Bill Gates is a zero population guy.
Yes,
he believes in zero population. He thinks the world is overcrowded. I mean, that's been so disproven over the years. Mm-hmm. The population bomb and all of that nonsense that they were predicting, where we'd have widespread famine, where millions, hundreds of millions would die because there wasn't enough to feed everybody. What happened to that? Hello? We got double or triple the population of what they were talking about then. And it didn't come to fruition. Why? Because this planet sustains us. That's why. I can't take it.
Is it Christmas yet?
The absolute idiocy. Well, tomorrow we're not gonna talk about death and destruction.
Oh, good.
So that'll be fun.
What do you want to do?
It's Christmas Unleashed. We're gonna talk about Christmas, Christmas things, have some fun. Maybe play on more on trivia for an hour, as we usually do on Fridays. But in between the more on trivia, it'll be Christmas related, not death and destruction related.
All right. I like that.
It'd be a nice change, right?
Yeah.
It'd be a nice change.
Yeah. Let's play animal videos that's what I'm hearing between the lines. Like wall-to-wall animal videos. Woo, puppies.
Really not what
kittens
I'm saying.
And whatnot.
No.
Speaking of the cuddly animals, you remember that book that Mary Beth sent us?
Yes.
We peaked. I just wrote this down. We peaked at, I got that book. Remember, what did it start? 13,000 or something?
Yeah.
Okay, It's up to 4,780.
All right.
Jamel Hill is so far in the back. We don't even care anymore. It's like far.
We can't even see her in the rear view mirror.
Exactly. And it is the #1 photography book right now on Amazon.
Nice.
So congratulations.
Nice.
This
whoever
audience.
put that together, congratulations.
Will they ever find out? Will the Smith Street Publishing people ever find out that they should send a royalty check to you?
No, they will not find that out. All right. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed. The Chad Prather Show.
Here's my philosophy. I only want to do something if it's fun.
Yeah.
Everything in life ain't fun. And I've done a lot of things in life that aren't fun. So I try to have fun. I want to be a joyful warrior. You do what you got to do. I want to be that. I want to be that person. Vision, passion, discipline, risk. I want to be that person. I want to have all the gusto I can possibly have.
The Chad Prather Show on the Blaze Radio Network.
Subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever podcasts are found.
Weekday mornings.
I just think we're looking for people who are willing to stand up and defend the rights of the people.
Glenn asks the serious questions and tackles the tough topics.
Protect and defend the Constitution. That's what needs to be done.
It's informative.
They are openly hiding things.
And always entertaining.
My name is Betty, Stu.
Right.
My name is now Betty.
The Glenn Beck Program. Watch on demand at blazetv.com/Glenn.
Relatable with Allie.
There's a lot of anger out there from particularly female voters, and Democrats realize that. And because they cannot hang their hat on any other thing that they have done for the past couple of years, they've just got to tell women, hey, we'll help you be legally allowed to kill your babies. And that's how we will secure your vote.
Relatable with Allie Beth Stuckey.
On the Blaze Radio Network.
Subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever podcasts are found.
Stu Does America.
This is not a shock to anyone who watches The Blaze, or I'm sure, I don't check Breitbart all that often, but I'm sure Breitbart is doing the same thing, as well as any other conservative outlet worth their salt. Every human being deserves equal rights.
Stu Does America on Blaze Radio Network.
Subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever podcasts are found.
This is the Blaze Radio Network. At theblaze.com/radio.
Welcome to it. Great to have you with us. 888-933-93. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. AOC has a movie in theaters right now. Yeah.
All right.
I know.
Let's go.
How excited are you now? Because some people didn't even know that. And they're like, what? Wait, what?
Merry Christmas to me.
It's called To the End.
To the End.
And we do have a little taste for you.
Oh, good. We got the trailer.
What you could expect.
You won't make it to the end.
Fighting for change politically requires faith.
We are building an army of young people to stop the climate crisis and create millions of good jobs for our generation.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone wants to talk about this dispassionately, but this is the world that I will raise my kids in.
The more centrist wing is arguing that they want to maintain the status quo.
Ain't nobody gonna keep us down.
Oh,
this
she's
is
so
going to
pensive.
Be the moonshot of our generation.
It's the moonshot
Moments of
our
crisis
generation.
crack open the window of possibility. Sometimes I feel like my job is to get my hands dirty. You're not going to trick us. Hell no.
And then some people I've never heard
Now
of.
is the time to leverage our power. We have tens of thousands of new people joining.
We're
Riveting.
in the battle for the soul of the Democratic Party. Make them feel like they're going to lose
I'm
their
not going to be able to
seats if they don't support this.
stay for the rest of the show now. I'm on my way to the theater.
That you can poison without consequence, there will always be a loophole that the fossil fuel industry can exploit.
All right, shut
It's
up.
possible to both decarbonize
I can't do
and
it.
keep equity.
I knew it.
Can't do it.
I knew it.
Can't do it. Sorry. If you were really counting on that, go to YouTube and see the rest. 'cause
Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody. Oh, no way.
Yeah.
You stopped it already?
That Pat Gray never lets me have any fun. So
at Rotten Tomatoes, critics have given it 88% approval. Man, they love it. The critics love it.
I mean, that goes right along with what you said.
And there's no audience score because nobody has seen it. It opened last weekend.
Okay. So everybody's been busy. Christmas shopping.
Right.
Trying to get everything ready.
Yeah.
And so they haven't had a chance to get in there and log in and do their reviews.
Now, when a movie's really successful, it'll go into theaters and you'll see that it averaged something like, on really successful movies, 10,000 per theater.
Per theater.
20,000 per theater.
So what's this, 1 million?
If it's fairly successful, it might be 5,000 per theater.
Okay, so this is 1 million per theater. Is
Not
that right?
quite. Just south of 1 million.
Oh.
$80 per theater. That's what it averaged. $80.
Oh my goodness.
Per theater.
So hang on a second.
So it didn't make $80, obviously. You multiply that by however many theaters it was in.
So like a theater, say, in liberal New York City.
Yeah, and think about that. How
means-
much? What do you have?
yeah.
150 seats, 200 in a small theater. Maybe you got 500 in a large theater. To get to $80 in New York, what? 5 people?
5 tickets were sold over the weekend.
5 people, literally. 5 people saw it.
Maybe 6. Right? I've looked up. Remember, what was the price? I looked up recently. Was it like
fantastic.
$18 or something to?
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's a lot.
Manhattan.
It's a lot. If you see it in New York, in Times Square, something. Yeah, there's that theater down there in Midtown Manhattan. Is it a Regal? I don't know, but it's really expensive. It was expensive when we got there in 2009.
Let's see if they're even showing it, though. I mean, what a terrible,
That's true. It may not be.
Terrible movie. I'm going to find out I'm going to find the price of the tickets there. But you're right. I mean, it's no more than 6 people over the weekend in New York City. Each theater would have seen this stupid flick that is geared toward them.
Let me see if I can find this wonderful movie to the end. Let's see where it wound up. So Black Panther Wakanda Forever was number 1.
Oh, I finally saw that, by the way.
Did you?
It's good.
Oh, really? Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Did you see it at home or in the theater?
Theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's grossed. Oh, wow. It's doing really well. 411, almost 412 million
so
far.
So surprised. Like, there is an original script out there. My nerdling kids told me that somewhere out there they've got the script or something like that they were gonna make before the passing of the star there. What's his name? I forget.
Oh yeah. Yep. The guy who played
Bozeman,
Black Panther.
Yeah. So he they had to rewrite everything, right?
Yeah, because he died.
And so they really, they were compressed on a time schedule. I thought they did an incredible job, especially considering all of the real life stuff going on. Anyway, I recommend it.
Okay. Let's see. It's not in the top 6. 7, 8, 9. I heard the bells.
You'll find it.
I don't.
You'll find it.
I don't know that movie at all.
You'll find it.
Ticket to Paradise. Spoiler alert. Still down to the whale. Number 14, number 15. It's not there.
Okay.
16, 17, no. 18, 19, 20. I mean, this is a big time person who gets a lot of publicity, and she can't make the top 20 in movies? Because look at this. Okay, the number 20 movie made $23,298 over the weekend. $23,000! So she made far less than that because we're down to 25 now. Oh, there it is. Number 30. The 30th.
Oh, you got it.
Biggest movie in the country.
That's good.
Grossing a grand total.
Grand total of?
I'm trying to add it up. 7,500, 2,000 more. About $9,500.
Nationwide?
Nationwide.
Well, look at there.
Maybe $9,500. It was under $10,000. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So
$9,667.
There is one showing today at the Regal Cinema there in Manhattan at Times Square there.
Okay. Well,
it's only available.
Get your tickets early.
It's
there could be 3 other people in the theater with you.
Oh, how stupid is this? Come on, Regal. I'm not logging in to get. Oh, continuous guess. Excuse me. Let's see here. I just want to see how much it costs. So in the middle of the day, it's $13.75.
Oh, jeez.
In Manhattan. I just want to let me pick on it, like a real movie, and let me just see. I don't know. Spoiler alert! I heard you say that. Let me just click on that. Let's see. I just want to see what it costs at night down there. Go back. I'm gonna have to continue as guest again. My apologies. Okay. So it was $13.75 during the day, and it is $19. So okay. Right?
Wow.
Right? So if a group of leftists went to see it, 5 of them, that's at the one theater.
Yeah.
For the weekend.
Then you're there for the whole take for the box office at that theater. You're there. Because, I mean, she's got decent distribution on it. It's in, let me see here. It's in 120 theaters.
Are you going to buy it? Are you going to put it on your shelf? Like a DVD or Blu-ray? You're going to go Blu-ray with this one, right?
Tempting.
Put it on the shelf there and be like, hey,
no.
Y'all got to see this. AOC,
No.
what?
No, I'm not.
Go away.
Wow. That's got to be humbling, right? Nobody went to see her movie.
Nothing is humbling to leftists.
Yeah, that's true.
They live in their little bubble.
Yeah,
they don't
it is
care.
true.
She's already been paid for it, I guarantee you. They gave her tons of cash,
No
and they
doubt.
were hoping to make bank on it, and now they're sitting there like so many woke companies have gone down this path before. They never learned their lesson.
Yep. Yes, sir. You're right. Jeez. Sad. If she wasn't such a douchebag, it would be sad. but she is, so it's not that big a deal. Yeah. All right. Let's show you this. I mean, there are so many things going on in the educational system, including a satanic club at a school. Is this one of those after-school things where it's you're going to have a chess club, or I'm going to do a book club, or I'm going to do a religious club of some kind, and so maybe they did that, and then to compensate, they had to do this. Check this out.
The after-school Satan Club met for the first time here at Holmes Elementary. This has controversy brewing throughout the school district and the community.
I let my kids believe in whatever the hell they want to believe in, as long as they're happy and it's not hurting them or hurting someone else.
Christina Long sorts through her kids' bag.
Got some pencils and we got a sticker.
New school supplies from her kids' new group.
Stickers.
The after-school Satan Club. Did your kids have fun today?
Oh yeah, they had a blast. They can't wait for the next one.
It's sponsored by the Satanic Temple. The after-school program is popping up around the nation in many schools that also give space to Christian groups. In Ohio, there's 3. Lebanon, Eaton, and now Wilmington.
We look to Satan as a symbol for standing up to tyrannical authority. To us, Satan is a symbol. It's like Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy.
The new group isn't about conjuring up spells. Instead, June Everett, the After-School Satan Club national director, says it's about critical thinking, creative expression, and inclusion.
We don't talk about Satanism, even though we are non-theistic, meaning we don't believe, again, in a supernatural Satan. We don't push it on the kids.
It's inclusion. It's just
playing
inclusion.
devil's advocate is Jane Johns.
Oh, that's fun
she
what she did
stands
there.
alongside others that question the Satan Club's motives.
I think most people are frightened by hearing that. I mean, that is a little uneasy to take in.
Wilmington City Schools released a lengthy statement that reads in part, the After-School Satan Club is not a district or school-sponsored event, and it does not endorse the activities or the intent of the group or any religious groups.
Yes.
I understand that we have to have
inclusion.
Both.
Say it.
If you allow one, you have to allow the other.
Say inclusion.
You don't have to. You don't.
Say it.
With Satanism, everything's linked to be evil. It's what we've been taught.
This sticker was one of many things passed out to kids in their goodie bags this afternoon.
that's creepy
and this group will meet for once a month. Reporting in Wilmington.
All right, so there you go. Metro Cincinnati.
And of course, it's not really about Satan, because there is no Satan. That's what he wants you to believe. There is none. Don't worry about that. That's not what it is. The lies just continue to mount up. Unbelievable.
So what do you do if you're a school district? Do you get rid of all religious themed clubs?
No.
Do you do
get
that?
rid of the Satan Club, and then you allow Christian.
You go to court? And you be like, hey,
right.
I'm
Prove it to
fighting
me.
this.
Show me the establishment clause. Let's fight over that. Show me the establishment clause. What does it say? That's what I would do.
I feel like having a Satan club at an elementary school, I feel like that says everything you need to know about our society.
Doesn't it, though?
Because the fact that school district, that the people there are tolerating something like that. I mean, Yeah,
It's
whatever.
bad.
I mean, it doesn't hurt anybody. It's just my kid's not going to it.
And I'm sorry, what is the percentage of Christians that believe we're in the end times? 47? Why isn't it 97 or 100? Wow, we got proof of it every single day. Let me tell you about thunderstorm air purifiers. This is the pop-up thing I was telling you about, all right?
Okay. So the little pluggy things.
Yeah, the plug-in things.
Okay.
Little prongs. You just pop those up.
I wouldn't even call that a step.
Stick it in the wall.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
It's so easy.
Yeah, that's not even a step. Okay, so
turn
you just
it on,
plug it
right
in
here.
and turn it on?
Turn it on, and you
Two
can
steps.
turn it on higher or lower.
Oh, nice.
Clicks on and off.
Can I
Super
seriously,
smooth.
let me put that
really quiet. You don't even know it's on.
Let me put that behind Jeffy's chair for tomorrow when he gets here. Yeah, because I mean, does it? Oh my goodness! Tell them they need to check and see if it can eliminate vaccine shedding. And then you got yourself a big one.
It destroys viruses.
There we go. See,
odors.
Yes,
mold, more. So and it gets rid of the nasty odors that happen due to cooking or whatever,
or having a Jeffy in your
small
in your space,
room. Or maybe you've got dirty diapers in the garbage. Who knows?
This is cool.
What
man.
it is, but it's so fantastic, and there's no filters.
Look at this.
You don't have to buy a filter. Look at how self-contained that is.
That's the key. You don't have to think about it.
Nope. You put it in and you forget about it, and then you realize, oh my gosh, the house smells great. It smells like we just had a thunderstorm. Thus the name. Go to EdenPure Deals, EDEN, puredeals.com. Discount code PAT3. You'll save $200. That's 3 Thunderstorm air purifiers. Like you see right there. You
I
get
could be on the
3
prices
of those
right.
for under $200. He could be Carol Merrill right there. Shipping is free. Go to EdenPureDeals.com.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right.
Attaboy, Clarence. Pat Gray.
Feels like it's already Friday.
It feels
doesn't it?
like it's Friday with 2 minutes to go.
And here's the thing: you're going to go to YouTube if you watch the show on YouTube, and you're going to be pissed. Don't.
Yeah, there's people watching right now on YouTube hearing you
Just
say
know.
that,
Yeah.
and you need to understand today's going to be a day that you're going to need to go and listen to the podcast.
You're going to have to listen to it somewhere else.
I've tweeted it out, the links to that, or if you don't want to listen, you must watch it. Good day to sign up at blazetv.com/Pat.
Yep. That's where you can have, your free speech, and you can talk about things like reasonable human beings, like adults, like we're all grown-ups. And so we dealt with it that way today. Sorry. But that costs us on YouTube. So Twitter suspended an account tracking Elon Musk's jet after a crazy stalker incident. They suspended the account on the site that use publicly available flight information to track location of private jets, including the plane used by Twitter owner Elon Musk. A day after the tech billionaire said one of his children was followed by a crazy stalker. He also vowed to take legal action against the account operator. The account Elon Jet was created in 2020 by Florida college student Jack Sweeney to track the takeoffs and landings of Musk's private jet. Musk wasn't happy with the account, but said in November he wouldn't ban it, citing his commitment to free speech. But on Wednesday, things changed. The account suddenly disappeared from the service, replaced by the message account suspended for violating Twitter's rules, along with Sweeney's personal account. The Elon Jet account was briefly restored Wednesday afternoon before being suspended again.
Yeah.
Other accounts created by Sweeney to track the private planes of Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates were also suspended as Sweeney's personal account.
That's weird. I have I couldn't find it this morning. I follow a Twitter account that just tracks celebrity jets, and so I get notified whenever they tweet, and I don't even know that I've ever clicked on it, but it just says so-and-so is flying, and it says the route. Right?
Oh, wow.
And
that is dangerous.
Right? It sure is. And I just go, oh, that's interesting. Oh, and like last week I was giving pause. I said, Kim Kardashian is flying to Bozeman, Montana. I said, no, you stay away. So I know what they're referring to here. But what really pushed the needle here with Elon was this video we have where this stalker guy was tracking his son.
Okay.
Watch this.
Check this out.
And Elon tweeted this video. Said, have you seen this guy?
For sure.
Yep. Oh, boy.
Gotcha.
What's her name?
There's the license plate. All right. Find that guy because he's been following one of his 10 kids around. He's got a lot.
10
kids. You gotta really fan out if you want to track them all.
Obviously, he doesn't believe in population control.
No,
Good for
right?
him. Good for him. Another point in the favor of Elon Musk.
Something getting lost in this discussion, there was an article in the Federalist, this Twitter discussion is we can be mad at people like Yoel Roth and those that were censoring on Twitter and other social media platforms. Not enough outrage is directed at this government right now. I mean, this is the Federalist story. Listen to this. It just says Yoel Roth stated that since 2018, he had regular meetings in the Office of Director of National Intelligence, the Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, and industry peers regarding election security. So, I mean, no. You've got the FBI that sat on the Hunter Biden story for over a year when they could have easily... I mean, they were actively, with inside our government, affecting the election. They knew for a year.
Yeah.
This is... You should demand more from your government from both parties.
Yeah.
From both sides.
I think you're right.
Anyway, is it Christmas yet?
Not quite. Just about. We're getting there, though.
Too bad.
Let's see. I've got a little calendar thing.
Oh, yeah.
So it's down to, what is it, 10 days? Yeah, it's down to 10 days now.
Wow. Look, time's running
10
out
days.
for Hans Gruber.
He's going to hit the ground soon.
Yeah, it's coming. Sorry, Hans.
That'll learn him some manners, though. Don't do any terrorist activities in Los Angeles.
Oh, by the way,
the holiday season.
We have a listener who, how do I say this? January 6th stuff. They're involved with that. All of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And can I just read you this quick note that this listener sent? The government is trying so many January 6th cases right now that they have to bring in help to cover all of the hearings. After sentencing, let's see. This is made the comment. Okay, so somebody there involved said, yeah, we still have 700 to 900 more cases to get to.
700 to 900
more?
Wow.
All cases, so the guilty verdicts, D.C. prosecutor said expected to go on for another 3 years, prosecuting people that were parading and milling on January 6th.
Incredible.
They set up a phone number that is impossible to find. If I find it, I'll tweet it out later. But if you want to, because they have to have the trials open to the public, so they set up this phone number, and all these judges are like, yeah, we're not doing those anymore. It's open to the public. If people want to come up here and watch the trials, they can. I didn't know about that. I mean, did you know that these were available to the public, even in that limited scope?
I didn't.
Getting no coverage whatsoever. And this is going to continue for 3 years.
Amazing.
People are languishing in
Well, do you remember what they did? I mean, I don't know if we have the video handy, but we should remind people how heinous their crime was.
January 6th.
As they walked in.
Was that the day that democracy...
They paraded, almost died.
It almost died.
It was the day democracy almost died. And look here's why.
There it is.
Here's what almost killed it. Look at this. The democracy can't stand up to milling around or parading, as some of these people are doing. I'm not sure which is the miller and which is the parader.
That guy right there? That guy right there waving the flag?
He's a parader?
He's a parader. Okay. And then the guy coming in right there in the red jacket, that is a miller. Okay.
Well, if I were a miller with a mill wheel grinding.
Oh, no. Help.
I remember the rest of the lyrics, so never mind.
We're good.
Never mind, we're good, yeah.
I'm going to, you know what? I've got links to these cases.
Yeah?
These January 6th court cases. If you want to click around there and take a look, y'all, you might find some interesting stuff. I've just now clicked on it, and...
And?
It's just, I mean, it's... I don't even know how to explain. I'm just scrolling. They've got my gosh. They have more interest in tracking down these people than they do have in illegals coming across the border.
Jeez.
Like, it's
crazy. But again, if I were a miller, at a mill wheel grinding, would you miss your color box? And your soft shoe shining? If I were a carpenter, and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? And would you have my baby?
This is getting awkward. I'm going to be honest with you.
And maybe we continue it off the air.
I don't. No, I'm good.
No.
Do we have? Do we know what a color box is?
I don't know what a color box
is. I've Googled that, and
a soft shoe shining. Is that where you get a shoe shine? Is that what that is? I don't know. It's a weird song.
It's got to be hard to shine a soft shoe.
I will tell you, If I Were a Carpenter by Bobby Darin is a weird song. So.
And I'm on their Wikipedia page and not finding out what a color box is.
Really?
I'm really disappointed in that.
Yeah, that's sad. That's darn sad.
Huh.
All right. Well.
Okay.
We have overtime coming up in just a little while today. And then tomorrow it is Christmas Unleashed. We're not going to talk about all the garbage that's going on in the world. It's going to be fun. We're going to talk about Christmas things. All right?
I like it.
We want you to join us. Give us a call. Interact with us. Tomorrow, right here on Pat Gray Unleashed.
This is Pat Gray.